back outside, never hide my intentions. Life is a vibe once you fly on a mission. Goddamn, I'm fly, but I like all the pictures and have them thinking, damn, Purdy might go the distance. Had to drop the blizzy, shit would grapple my ambition.
And we are back. This is Middle of the Pack. I'm Pip.
And I'm Fax. What is up?
I know all of you expected me to be gone for so long, but I came back just for all of you. Every single one of you is why I'm here right now.
Yeah, there is no other reason. I was sitting there. I was talking with Pip. I was sending carrier pigeons. And all of a sudden, as I sat there at my windowsill,
he got a smoke signal in the distance.
And then, what was it? Fortunate Son started playing. A Blackhawk came over.
Here I came.
Dropping in. Glad to have him back. Yes, I missed last week. We will have Jackson on in the future. Hi, Jackson.
Hi, Jackson.
Sorry for being bad at scheduling, but he will
be on. We finally follow each other on Twitter now.
Oh, there you go.
I found him.
Right. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bro town.
Yeah, it's just because I don't have the fancy blue check like y'all do, but like we found each other.
Yeah, it came through. It came through. But yes, he'll be on eventually. We'll figure out that scheduling down the line. Maybe for a Texans and Colts game. Maybe for a... Did Texans play the Panthers?
I hope not.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get into all of that. So to catch up with y'all, because yes, we did miss like the most important starting weeks of football. That's
our bad.
That's on us. But we're here to play
the government. It's the government's fault.
Blame the government. We got college football. We're gonna go through some rankings, and then the 5 most important games we got going on, or 4 most important games, and then our teams and how they're doing and how we feel about them. We got some baseball
vast different sides of that story.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. And then to get some similar stories going, we got the NFL preview, where we kind of feel pretty similar about our respective teams. Maybe some more than others, but we'll get into that. And for now, we got some news starting off. Some baseball news, Pip.
So much baseball.
So much baseball.
So much.
So, as Pip and I have said before, the only time that we're really like closely watching baseball, or really just kind of watching it in general, is in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And those are coming now. Those are just about here.
But they ain't started yet.
No, not yet. So, yeah. So, like, slow your roll. I'm not, like, clocking in. I'm keeping track on the sidelines, reading my articles, kind of getting ready at my convenience, really. But as far as playoffs are concerned, the Brewers did indeed clinch the division last night. So let's go. So that means I can watch playoff baseball with hope. So, and even better news for the podcast, the Padres are going to clinch the wild card. More than likely, they're going to be in the wild card. It's basically impossible for them not to be at this point. But the only reason that they didn't clinch the division is because they have the fucking
Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers, and it's just
we're cooked.
Yeah, you can't do anything about the Dodgers. So,
but we still got hope in the wild card, which means I'll watch it.
There you go. That's all you need. So,
that's it.
I mean, big announcement. Pip and Fax are going to be watching the MLB playoffs. Maybe
just
even talk
those
about
two teams, maybe.
Yeah, probably. But it's exciting. You know, the Brewers have never won a World Series before. I had somebody ask me the other night if my favorite player was Paul Molitor. And if you didn't know, Paul Molitor played in like 1982. So I told him no, because I was not born in 1982. I told him like J.J. Hardy, Corey Hart from like 2017 when I was following it a lot more closely. And he was like, oh, that makes sense. And I was like, yeah, it does.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, what a weird question. Paul Molitor. No, dude. Like, 1982, like, and we didn't even win anything yet either, too. So there's not as much storied history to look back for the Brewers. I'm not like looking back. Like, obviously there were great players, and Hank Aaron, Milwaukee Brave, and then Milwaukee Brewer. Atlanta claims him. They're wrong. I claim him. I'm right. Milwaukee Brave, Milwaukee Brewer, Hank Aaron, legend of the game. So that's our best Brewer.
I only
But
care
yeah,
about Tatis. So
that hey, good player to care about. I
yep,
got
that's it. Manny
Jackson
Machado's
Churio.
cool, but
Yeah, Jackson Churio. He's awesome. He's our rookie, and then Christian Yelich, who's was awesome, and now is just kind of like, sweet, you're there.
well,
Yeah, like he's good, but it's just like he's just not who he was. Um, but yeah, that's our baseball talk essentially. Is we got the Brewers in the playoffs and the Padres in the playoffs, so
we're good.
there might be more to follow. There might
Let's
be
hope so.
updates. Yeah, and then the last part of our baseball news is there is actually something pretty fucking cool happening.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, it's with the Los Angeles Dodgers. But fortunately, it's with a dude who's a little more tolerable than your usual Dodgers player. And that is Shohei Ohtani right now is on pace. So he already holds a record right now. He already holds a record for 48 stolen bases and 48 home runs. But now he's going to be on pace and he's chasing to be the first MLB player ever to get 50 stolen bases and 50 home runs in a season.
Which is kind of fucking wild.
Seriously, that's fucking
That's
awesome
just
because
fucking crazy.
the dude was already a masterclass of a pitcher. And then he was the dude. He was essentially like the modern day Babe Ruth, where he pitched and then just went yard at like every at bat. And
Yep.
now, to mitigate his elbow injury, he just decided not to pitch this year, full time DH. And then he's like, "What should I do as well? Oh, I'll steal bases." And he just fucking amazing at that.
He just does it.
Like, that's crazy. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do about that, man. I mean, like, he's getting paid tons and tons of
A
money. So
lot of money.
yeah, so he's good, but that's just a pretty sweet fact that we just get to see, Shohei Ohtani coming in. It's awesome to see somebody, they lose one thing and then somehow still manage to gain another. So good for him, man. I mean, I'm not following it. I have been following like the main players, so that does include him. So I've kind of seen it, but I just didn't realize it until I looked at it today, which is pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
So yeah, there you go. There's your baseball update from Pip and Fax. That's about all we got.
Moving on.
Now into the good stuff. The
The
real
stuff I
good
know about.
Yeah, exactly. The stuff. Well, first we're going to start with the stuff that I'm still learning about. I've gotten a little bit better in your absence, just in the sense of keeping up with college ball. As I told you before, as I've told everybody before, I've learned very quickly that people who do know college ball are a lot more dedicated than people who are solely on the NFL because of how much shit there is. Like, oh my
There's a
God.
lot. There's a lot.
There is so much, but I'm getting there. I still do love college football. I still watch it. It's just that sometimes I get very confused on the matchups and the ranking system and fucking even something as simple as red shirts. I was like, oh God, what does that mean? But
And just be fully prepared that you're going to fall in love with some random college football player and you're going to be like, oh, I'm so excited. He's so good. And he's going to disappear off the face of the earth. So just setting you up that expectation is going to happen because it happens all the time.
Yeah, that definitely is going to hit me harder because as I started following college football a lot more closely, it just happened to be the year that Anthony Richardson started and then he went to my team. So
it's very convenient.
Yeah, very, very convenient. So I'm going to get used to that heartbreak. But let's get into some college football. We'll start first. First off, let's go over these rankings because the rankings came out.
Oh, interruption, please.
Oh,
breaking news. Shohei Ohtani did the 50-50 just now.
Live on the show.
Oh my God, live on air.
Wow, as we're recording.
He did it.
The one piece of baseball news that we decide to go over.
Big brain.
Like profits. We come
and I showed the notification. It was just now.
Yeah, it was still on the banner. Yeah, we're good to go.
At
Holy
6:06.
And it is
right now.
Or 7:06 for us Eastern time. Both. Same thing.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Holy
Middle
shit.
of the pack's really good. We knew that already, but just,
we did.
Just to reiterate to y'all.
Mm-hmm. Just we're going to be the ones who broke it. Middle of the pack had it first. Any other podcast who has anything to do with sports must credit Middle of the Pack for breaking the news.
Everyone that's not ESPN.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's a pretty big company. Yeah. You guys got it. But
Everyone
sports
else,
podcast. Everyone else,
fuck y'all.
yeah, fuck y'all. Credit middle of the pack with Pip and Fax. Sponsored
All
by
right, back to college football. There y'all go.
There I go. Yes, the rankings came out. So we're in week number 4. Week number 4 college rankings, that is. As we go over, number
I hate
1
it.
is who we probably expected it to be with Texas.
Yeah, I think that's the fairest one to give because at least they've beat somebody that's ranked.
Yep. And Texas, what we saw over the past weekend was a little bit scary for people who are getting ready for the league because we have a Manning with wheels.
That can run 20 miles per hour at that.
Yeah. So
A
not
Manning that
only
can run.
a Manning that can run, which is just like completely unfair to every other human being in existence. Because if y'all have been living under a rock probably forever, Manning's kind of ran the
That
NFL
last
for,
name's is usually a good quarterback.
yeah, usually means good quarterback. And
Yeah,
but one thing with the Manning name is
they
usually
can't
not
run.
very fast.
No.
Yeah, usually run like a drunk toddler. And
Mhm.
all of a sudden, we got this young kid, Arch Manning, running for 67 yards over the weekend. Crazy run. Outrunning D1 secondary cornerbacks. So
I think you got clocked at 20.7 miles per hour.
nearly 21 miles per hour. Just let that sink in.
That's faster than what Tyreek Hill has been recorded at this season so far. So
Yep. So fast. Fast. And
uh-oh.
Texas is going to be starting him this week too, because Quinn Ewers, he has that abdominal injury, right?
Yeah, so I don't think the injury is I think Quinn is fine, but I don't feel there is a need for him to play against UL Monroe.
Probably a good call, yeah.
Yeah, because he's definitely their starter, and they're definitely not going to ever go back on him, especially because he's gone after this year, unless he, for some reason, decides to stay. But he's not that hurt. Even the game he got hurt, after the game he said he was fine.
Yeah, I mean,
It
and
was just
also,
a slight strain, but like,
I was
why
gonna
would
say
you risk it?
abdominal strain. Yeah,
Why would you risk it? You're going against University of Louisiana Monroe.
yeah, exactly. I
Be
mean,
all right.
it's an abdominal strain, so that just means like that you can do that when you're fucking reaching for something on the shelf. Like,
Yeah.
he's probably fine. I'd say you're right. Just take the week off, relax a little bit. Let Arch go out there.
And yeah,
do what
why
he
not
will.
give the fan favorite another chance to just have a whole game this time? Might as
Yeah,
well.
I mean, in my opinion, right now, and obviously it might change further in the season, but as far as right now, like Quinn Ewers is still like top 3, probably number 1 in the college football right now. As far as quarterbacks go, he's gonna
Probably.
have high draft stock. Like, he's set, he's good.
Yep.
So when you have an opponent like that, fuck
You
it,
might as well let him play.
yeah, let
Might as
him
well.
play.
Fans are gonna love it. But it'll
Take a
give the
peek at
fans
the
even a reason to turn the game on. So
game. That too. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably even tune into the game. I love watching a Manning play football.
it's true.
But so I'd probably watch I mean, I'm not going to be like glued to the TV, but I'll definitely check it out. I want to see Arch Manning play football.
Yeah, dude, I loved Colts Peyton Manning. I hated Denver one, but
Hey, I mean, if it helps you, I also hated Denver Peyton Manning as well.
yeah, cool.
Yeah, fuck him.
I never had no issue with Eli. He was fine.
Yeah, Eli is always just kind of like, you play football, dog. Yeah, do your thing. Oh, you got a ring again and you beat Tom Brady to get it? Fuck yeah.
I do appreciate that.
Yeah, every time. Oh, both Super Bowls. That's just crazy. That's awesome.
We can't get off topic.
I know. Okay. Whew. Number two is Georgia. Georgia beat Kentucky by 1 point, and they are still number 2.
It's only because we didn't play.
Yeah, I think that's a very fair assessment. They went down 1. They're 3-0. They hardly beat Kentucky. Carson Beck is like,
That was the most boring game I think I've ever watched.
yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I haven't really heard anybody say, except honestly, journalists and analysts. Those are the only people that I'm hearing say that, like, Carson Beck is one of the best quarterbacks or like the best quarterback in college football, which is ridiculous
He's not.
because Georgia fans, I'm in Georgia right now, and Georgia fans won't even say that. They're completely fine with admitting that he is not. So the fact that he's still getting all this hype, crazy to me. Yeah, that was a very, very boring game. I tuned in and then I tuned out and I tuned back in and I was like, oh, I got excited just because Georgia could lose. And then
I was really hoping for it.
I know. And then they fucking pulled one out, dude. So
But I'll go ahead and let Georgia fans know Carson Beck couldn't do it last year, and he is not going to do it this year. Because for one, you had more talent last year, and you still couldn't do it. You're not going to do it this year. You're probably not even the top 2 best teams in the SEC. No, probably not. Maybe not even top 3.
probably not. I mean, they have a bye this week, and then
Give me Texas, Alabama, and Tennessee are all better than Georgia.
That's who they have after their bye, Alabama. So they got a bye this week, and then it's Alabama on the 28th. So
because I'm taking Jalen Milroe over Carson Beck every day.
yeah, I mean,
I'm taking Alabama's defense every day. Alabama's receivers all day, every day.
Alabama's good. You can't. I mean,
where's it at?
Hmm?
Do you know where the game's at?
Oh,
is it in Athens or Tuscaloosa?
Let's see. It looks like it's going to be
Please be Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
Down goes the dogs next week. Punch your ticket. I said it first.
Credit Pip. Credit Pip. If anything happens, if they win by any margin, no matter what, Pip called it here first. Middle of the
And I'll tell you all about it next week when it happens.
Exactly. And then next we got your boys. Number 3.
Yeah, man. We're good.
Yeah.
We're really good.
Yeah.
We haven't even allowed a touchdown yet.
And
our defense is fucking nuts. And
yeah,
if you take our defense is easily the best in the country, I'll stamp that every single day. And I haven't even seen many things online that would disagree with me. And then you give that defense the offense that we have, which is also incredible. Jeremiah Smith is a god. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. I'm not in love with Will Howard, but I like him.
Yeah, and I mean, truly, you guys do have a pretty awesome schedule because the first half is just unranked, just kind of getting that domination. And then it's all that momentum that gets to carry into all of the ranked opponents in the second half of the season.
Yep. We have plenty of warm-up games.
Setup. Yeah.
That's normal with the Big Ten.
Yeah. So that'll be nice. That's good.
Our first test isn't until we have to go into Eugene and play Oregon.
Yeah.
But with the way Oregon's looked, I'm not really worried about that too much either. So
no, because they almost dropped it to Boise State. So
they've almost dropped 2 games.
Yeah. Was it Northern Illinois they played last or no.
North Dakota?
Idaho, Boise State.
Idaho, yeah. There it is. Idaho.
Yeah. I knew it was
one of those places that don't matter.
Yeah, it was a place where no one lives. But yeah, I mean, Ohio State does look very good. Obviously, we only have 2 weeks to look at it, but those are 2 pretty fucking solid weeks with 6 points and then 0 points for the other team.
Haven't let up a touchdown yet.
Yeah, and I mean, based on how that defense is looking, might be a minute.
Yeah,
might be a minute.
I don't see Marshall doing it.
No, and we're gonna get into that game, too, because that's gonna be fucking curb stomp. Next, we go over to number 4, Alabama. Alabama,
I like it.
Yeah, Alabama looks good. Obviously, everyone was like, "Oh shit, no Saban," but Alabama's still good. I feel like just Alabama is forever going to be good. I don't see a world where Alabama is going to be an easy win ever. They're just consistently, the culture has been solidified. The foundation is set forever. There's going to be no chance that, I mean, like if you want to go to a good school, like if you want to be a dominant receiver in the SEC, you go to Alabama. If you want to be one quarterback who probably at this point has like a 25% chance of being good in the NFL based on the current state, you go to Alabama, but like they make NFL players. It's it's what they do. Just like Ohio State in the Big Ten, like Alabama is the Ohio State for us. They just make them. Like Georgia, obviously, as of late, they've made the defensive players, but Alabama has always been the one where it's just like they're going in the
for the
draft
past
so quick.
fucking decade,
Yeah.
those two teams put people in the league.
Yep. So Alabama's number 4. I think. Shit. I forget. No. Okay. So their next game is also the Georgia game. So
they're both on bye this week.
Yep.
I like it. Get fully rested and ready to go.
Yeah, they stomped Wisconsin, bro.
Yeah, they did.
They fucking stomped Wisconsin.
Yeah,
bro.
and Ryan Williams is really fucking good.
Yeah.
That 17-year-old demon.
Yeah, that psychopath. Who's y'all 17-year-old again?
He's 18, but it's Jeremiah Smith.
I mean, still.
They're both true freshmen.
Yeah. But he's in high school. Like, he's like a high school senior.
Yep.
Just dicing up other grown men. Like, oh, man.
Just tearing it up.
Gotta love that. And I mean, the rest of the rankings, like the top 5, Ole Miss is number 5. They're still doing good.
I don't give a fuck about Ole Miss. Because I'll tell you right now, they stat pad like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they do. I mean,
they don't pull their starters at all.
I was going to say, look at the scores too. It's pretty clear that you can tell. It's just like they just are like throw for yards, get the points, make us look good. They haven't faced anyone of note.
They don't pull their starters, bro. They just let them just keep balling out. Just keep running up the numbers against nobodies and see how many yards you can get.
Yeah. And their schedule's pretty similar to yours. It looks like their first opponent that could give them trouble is actually, honestly, their first opponent that could give them trouble could be Kentucky next week.
Could.
So but then after that, it's South Carolina too, who I also think could give them trouble. So you don't really know. But yeah, they're stat padding based on the scores.
Like, bro, if you just look at it, they really left Jackson Dart in to go hang 76 points on Furman. They let him throw for 400 yards.
Oh my God.
Like, you didn't think when it was like 40-0 to be like, just pull him. No. Let's not do that. And they stat pad so bad. And so does their receiver. They stat padded the receiver too. Because it's the same dude, if you didn't notice. It's been their leading receiver both games. Dude has 179 yards against Furman and 130 yards against MTSU.
Trey Harris?
Yes.
Yeah, because he had, and then Wake Forest, he had, 10 receptions, 94 yards. Like, come on now. That's crazy. So Ole Miss,
I wish this shit would let me see how many targets that he got. It doesn't. You're lucky, Trey Harris. Lucky.
Well, I mean, there you go. You heard it from Pip. A number 5 spot that is not necessarily deserved at all because stat padding makes you look a lot better than you are.
Because the number 6 team is way better than Ole Miss.
Yes, the number 6 team is better than Ole Miss. That much I do know. So Tennessee at number 6. Nico is a fucking monster.
Yeah. Also a
SEC,
freshman.
Yeah, also a freshman. Oh my God. They are killing teams. Like, I mean, obviously NC State, is really the only ranked team when they were at 24 at the time. 51-10. And then poor Kent State, bro.
Bro, that's the funniest part of that whole game. Tennessee is up like 30-0 in the first quarter. They ran a fucking onside kick and got it. It's like, why?
Bully
I don't
ball.
know. It was fucking funny. That's why.
Bully ball.
No, Tennessee is good. Tennessee is the fastest offense in the nation. No question.
Yeah, that's a little scary.
They score a lot and they score fast. And they also got Nico as a demon. So
he is. They're gonna be climbing. You'll see by the end of the year.
Yeah.
They're gonna be top 3 more than.
And this week is gonna show it.
Yep. Because this week is
Oklahoma.
Yeah. We're gonna get into that. That's gonna be exciting.
In Oklahoma.
Yeah. For a second, I was like, no, wait. I thought it was no, because I was thinking about the Titans because they're also in Tennessee. but they play at home.
Fair.
We're college ball. And then number 7, we got Missouri. Yeah. Missouri
Yeah,
looks.
it's kind of whatever.
Yeah, they look good.
They almost dropped one not too long
Yeah, I was
ago.
gonna say they beat. Well, Boston College is doing pretty decent for who they are. You know, they weren't expected to do really anything. And what's in fuck? Damn it, I forget.
Castellanos or whatever.
Castellanos, yeah, Castellanos threw for 3 tutties, 249. I think he also had a pretty good rush too, didn't he? No, that was just an escape. I think. Yeah, his escape, and then that one highlight over the weekend.
Yep.
That sideline throw, that was pretty dope. But Missouri's good too. We'll kind of see from them. Miami.
Brady Cook's good. Luther Burden III is good. We'll see if they're actually that good when they play someone that's actually good.
Yeah. Miami's been killing motherfuckers. They're next as well. They've been doing the same
I do
thing.
like Miami. I would probably put Miami over Missouri.
Yeah, and then
I'm not allowed to make the rankings yet, so I'll wait.
That'll come. That'll come.
Cam Ward's favorite to win the Heisman. The U is back. They're good.
Dude. 11 touchdowns, only 1 pick.
Yeah.
Ooh, the most nonchalant player in college football.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck.
No, he don't. He's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep throwing touchdowns, go to the sidelines, whatever. Like, Miami's good. That sucks for me. And I mean, not because they're not. It's just they punished us to start it, and then just continued to punish others. And the way that they punished others, and the way that our box score looked, is just kind of like putting us with those others, and that just hurts even more.
And it hurts.
He hurt my feelings, and then continued to be good. It wasn't even like a fluke.
Nope.
I mean, I didn't expect it to be. I'm not saying that at all. I didn't expect it to be a fluke. It's just, it's upsetting.
And this is why the entire college football offseason, I was like begging for Cam Ward to transfer to Ohio State. Because he transferred into Miami. So
yeah. Where did he come from?
I don't even remember.
Oh, okay, man. Fuck it.
It wasn't that big of a school, though, I don't think.
No.
I'll get the answer, too. I'll get the answer if you want to keep going.
Yeah, well, I was just going to go weird one for number 9. We got Oregon. Oregon's been sliding by kind of, though. Oregon, let's see, because it was, obviously we were talking about it a little bit ago. Boise State, they escaped. They crushed Oregon State, but...
he played for Washington State.
Okay, there you go. Washington State. There's your answer, folks. Washington State to Miami. What a culture change. What a fucking
facts.
But Oregon, yeah, Oregon's at number 9.
They've looked rough.
Yeah. They I don't know. Obviously we don't have tons of tape, so this is all gonna change in like 2 weeks. But
we all know that from the Boise State game that Alshon Gianti is like that.
yeah, dude.
2 games in a row, that man is like that. Probably top 3, if not number 1 running back in the nation.
What a dog, man. I know.
Yeah, he's very good.
That was actually just one of the games I just happened to flip on, and I just kept watching because of him. Like, watching him run was awesome. So, good for them, but Oregon, fraud alert. I don't know. Keep your eyes out.
Yep.
Keep your eyes out. And then finally, to round off the top 10, Penn State.
I don't believe in it. Fraud alert.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, Bowling Green, unranked. They beat
Almost took them.
Yeah, they beat by a touchdown. And then West Virginia, even their first week, there were question marks because I think, what was that box score like? Was 20-6, and then but still, like, if you're going to be top 10, you got to be doing a little more.
Yep.
Like,
they haven't looked good yet. I don't believe that they are that good, but they haven't lost, so they can't penalize them too much.
Yeah, no. But, I mean, right there's your top 10. I'm going to go through the last of them right here. 11 USC, 12 Utah, 13 Kansas State, 14 Oklahoma State, 15 Oklahoma, 16 LSU, 17 Notre Dame, 18 Michigan, 19 Louisville, 20 Iowa State, 21 Clemson, 22 Nebraska, 23 Northern Illinois, 24 Illinois, and 25 Texas A&M. If you are in that category, do not worry. Do not worry. Everything's going to be changing. People are going to start sucking. People are going to drop games. You know, that's why it's not really much to talk about because once you kind of get past that top 10/15,
it's all going to be jumbled so much.
Yeah. So
especially when USC beats Michigan this weekend.
Oh my God, Michigan might be in that top 25. I mean, we all saw it coming. Like we all saw it
coming. You don't have Connor Stallions.
Yeah, and you thought you were going to give Texas a game.
Fuck no.
Like, what the hell? That was crazy. That was insane.
You lose half your roster and you're not cheating anymore?
And you only beat Arkansas State by 10?
Yeah.
Come on now. So
I can't wait to play them this year.
I know. I'm excited for you to play them. Like, as far as Big Ten ball, just seeing the happiness on your face that game is going to be so rewarding. It's going to be so funny. I love it.
Because there's so much bad blood, we're not going to stop running the score up.
No. That's going to be a shit pumping.
Because it's also in Columbus this year. So
oh boy.
I'm excited.
Get ready.
But that's our segue because USC does play Michigan in one of the games we were going to talk about.
There you go.
There it is.
Michigan. That's right, guys.
Number 11 versus number 18.
Yeah. So what's going to happen, Pip?
Well, it's at Michigan and USC is still favored. So you can go ahead and give me USC on this one, no question, because for one, Michigan already lost. Michigan has looked rough. They don't know what they're doing at quarterback. Donovan Edwards is not what they wanted him to be. He is not anything close to Blake Corum.
No.
Their defense can definitely be beat because they're also not as good as they thought they would be. The only good defensive player they have is Will Johnson. Give me USC. Miller Moss is going to carve that shit in half.
Yeah, Miller Moss is
probably also biased included in there, but I don't care because I'm still sticking with USC is going to win.
Yeah, Miller Moss is looking to deal some punishment over in Ann Arbor. I would agree. Dude, just because
Davis Warren has 2 touchdowns to 6 picks.
Yeah.
You played insane. 3 games and thrown 6 interceptions. You suck.
They do. I mean, the whole team looks like they have no clue what they're doing. They just look like
your leading receiver is your tight end.
Yeah. And that leading receiver is 19 receptions for 187 yards and a touchdown. George Kittle does that in a game. Like,
yep.
That's crazy.
And then also who you wanted to preach all offseason is the next up-and-coming greatest running back to ever touch earth isn't even your leading rusher. They put this man on the cover of fucking college football. For what? For him to suck?
I mean,
I'll tell you, the other 2 people on the cover definitely don't suck.
Oh, man. Yeah, Michigan, they have looked sloppy this whole year.
Frauds.
Definitely frauds. Like, everybody that made that team even competent is gone. Connor Stallions is doing high school football.
Yeah, he's probably cheating there too.
Jim Harbaugh is at the Chargers. So, Blake Corum's on the Chargers.
He's on the Rams.
Oh, shit, you're right. My bad. Blake Corum is on the Rams. J.J. McCarthy is out for the season. And, I mean, that's kind of who they need right now. They needed a game manager, and this motherfucker, Warren, can't even manage a game.
No, he can't. They wanted to start him this year because they wanted the story of him beating leukemia and now leading Michigan to another natty.
Yeah, I mean, like, hey, dude, hats off to beating leukemia, but
great job on your battle and that you won. I applaud you for that. But that doesn't mean you're a good quarterback.
No. We do not do sob stories here at Middle of the Pack. We do championships and wins.
If you're not doing that, I don't care what you did.
No. Because this is about football.
Yeah, you might as well just finish your degree out and go get a real job.
Probably at this point, yeah.
And don't ask to call Middle of the Pack because I'm not taking you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
we are officially not taking Michigan's quarterback or any, Michigan alumni, I guess, future bosses could be Michigan alumni, so maybe we'll.
Yeah, but I'll debate with them. But players, fuck no.
Fuck no.
Not even you, Tom Brady.
No, yeah, you can't even announce a game, bro. Like,
no.
Ugh. Disgusting.
We have
But yeah,
standards here at middle of the pack.
Michigan's gonna lose. USC by 1,000. What are even the fucking odds for that? USC's favored by how much? -6.5?
USC,
Or no, -5, excuse me.
yeah, and then for if you're doing money lines, USC is -210 and Michigan is a +175.
Yeah. I mean, I would take
With a
USC
spread of
even
5.
with the
So,
spread of 5, I would take them even -5. So
yeah, I would too.
I'm confident with that. But now we can go to the other side of your storied rivalry with you.
With me, oh, this game, we're going to win by fucking 80. It was funny, though, like this week, I don't know if you saw it, the
I did.
Marshall's head coach, he's like, you
Yeah.
know what? We can't pay you what Ohio State can, but if any of y'all want to transfer, we can offer you all you can eat biscuits.
Unlimited
biscuits.
Unlimited biscuits. So,
I might take that.
I mean, shit, man.
Do you want this $1 million offer from Ohio State, or do you want unlimited biscuits from Marshall?
Yeah, like where are the biscuits coming from? You know?
Some restaurant they have. I don't know.
Yeah. But
I don't know. I don't even know if this thing shows it. There's the spread of 40. So
dear.
We're still having our warm-up games.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to continue to win by 50 plus, not allow any touchdowns.
Yeah, this is all prep.
The only highlight from that really that's going to come of that game that matters is that interview with Marshall's head coach because it was funny.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I did see that. Tag my friend in it, let him know. And he was like, I was screaming at my TV. I was like, yeah, as you should. I'd be upset too. But
they don't have Randy Moss anymore. They're not going to win.
They are going to. I want to make a joke. Let me think about it.
And it's also in Columbus, so.
Yeah, so they're on Saturday. They are going to crash and burn.
Mm-hmm.
That is a reference to a plane crash that happened with a Marshall football team. A little fucked up, but we take risks here in the middle of the pack.
We do.
Anyways, yes,
we're not going to linger on it though.
Yep, nope. Ohio State's going to win. They're going to kill them. It's going to be slaughter. It's going to be awesome. Now we can move on to my game.
There you go.
So,
can't wait to hear this.
I'm going to start with some things.
All right.
Any game that Graham Mertz starts, I'm not going to count because it's wrong. It goes against everything that any football player, football fan should believe in. Because we had DJ Lagway, and I understand it was against a nobody team, but he beat the record for passing yards in a game with 478 for, I think, a freshman. It was either a freshman or first start or something like that. I honestly forget. But still, he's fucking
really
ridiculous.
Impressive.
Yeah, he's fucking ridiculous. Like, he commands an offense. He's who we need. We do not need Graham Mertz. I get it.
Absolutely not.
He's a senior, but like,
he's not going to the league anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's like Max Duggan, who almost won the national championship, was like a third string for the Chargers and then got cut this year. Graham Mertz, who did nothing at Wisconsin and now is doing nothing at Florida, and you're
not
just
going
like,
to the league.
Not going to the league. You can go around either in Gainesville, or you can go around to any city in Florida, or you can go around to every city in the United States. And you ask them, who is the most notable Florida Gator that you know? And I would say probably 90 to 95% of the people are going to say Tim Tebow.
Yep.
It's always Tim Tebow. So you just go to Lagway and you tell him if you don't want him to leave, because please God, don't leave me, I'll die. If you don't want him to leave, you just say, you pose that question to him, and then you say, do you want to be just another Alabama quarterback, just another fucking Clemson nobody who gets a lot of massages and then can't play in the NFL well? Or do you want to be fucking the next Tim Tebow, leave another legacy here in Florida? With that being said, this weekend we have Mississippi State, and
who's starting? Have they said that?
No, it's probably going to be fucking Graham Mertz. Oh yeah, and also Billy Napier. Fucking get out of here. Like, I'm not even going to get into that. Get out of
Yeah,
here, dude.
do you know how stupid that honestly would be if you just had a dude come in, freshman, throw for almost 500 yards, and then the next game be like, "Sorry, bud, sit right over here. Talk to bum ass Graham Mertz when he's not on offense."
Like, genuinely, what are you know? I can't.
Because like Graham Mertz looked like dog shit, and then the first start you give this other kid, he throws for almost 500. Like, so why would that not show you to be like, at least give him one more week to see if it was like a fluke or if like he's like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because I genuinely think if DJ Lagway starts, y'all win that game.
Yeah, I mean, we're currently favored at -6, so I don't know if something. Yeah, okay. So right now, over 3 games, Lagway played one of them. He is our leading passer with 541 yards.
Yep.
So that should tell you who should be starting, ideally. But I got a feeling that Napier just hates football and hates winning. If he wants to win, he'll start Lagway. If he wants to get fired after Saturday, he'll start Graham Mertz. I feel like that's really the situation he's in. You know,
I mean, it should be a no question, honestly.
But we're favored by -6. I hope we pull this one out to at least get to 500. And if we want the future to start now, Lagway is our starter for the rest of the year. Graham Mertz, I don't know, dude. Maybe he's a really nice kid, but fucking kick rocks, buddy. Like, go to class.
Yeah. Go get your degree, man.
Come on. We're done here. We're done. Thanks for your service. See you later. Like, just because you're a game manager does not mean you should be starting at quarterback for the Gators. The Gators do not need a game manager. They don't. We need a fucking playmaker. And that's what Lagway does. So that's really all I have to say about that, is really just what happened last week, and that any game that Graham Mertz starts in, I will just essentially not acknowledge. Because if we
So you're 1-0.
Yeah. Yeah, we're fucking doing really good, man. I'm excited. That's looking like an SEC championship. But I mean, we lost to A&M by 13. If Lagway's in that game, we win. We win. Because of a lot of things. Yeah. Mainly Lagway. That's like the answer's in your face, man. Like, it's not going anywhere.
No.
Come on. Like,
but if you don't start him, he definitely could just leave.
I know. That's why. Yeah, I know.
So it's either way. It's the thing is, start him now, and then you're good, or you continue to play Graham Mertz, and now you also don't have a quarterback at all next year.
After also like recruiting multiple 5-stars and 4-star recruits that are going to be coming next year and have come this year, like, we have a team that's being built right now. So start the future now by saying, hey, everybody,
don't lose your fucking quarterback.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, this is your leader.
Yep.
That's what we need to do. So hopefully they get their heads on straight. I don't know. Whatever. Moving on. Illinois, Nebraska. This game's going to be a good game. I think.
I agree.
Because, you know, they're both ranked. I think it's Illinois 24, Nebraska's 22. Nebraska has Mahomie. He's a dog.
Fucking loser.
I know.
He's good. Yeah, he's good. Dylan Raiola is good. I know you said earlier you don't care because it's probably like an idol kind of thing. I think that shit's corny as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I'm not denying that claim. It is definitely corny as fuck. But I don't care just because it's just like, yeah, it's a 19-year-old kid. I'm just like, yeah, you're being a corny little kid. Like, I'm sure by the time that he finishes his career at Nebraska, I'm sure he'll probably have his own personality.
And like, don't get me wrong, like when it came to like the haircut and like the goatee, like that's fine, like that's cool. But you just then he proceeds to copy this man's whole pregame ritual to a fucking T. Bro,
hey,
come on.
You're
already like a nationwide name. People know who Dylan Raiola is, and I'd say a lot of common fans of just football in general, they probably only know him because he does these things to look exactly like Mahomes. But then the people that already are into college football deeply, We've been known this name.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have to do all this to improve your name. Like, real football fans, I've already heard of this kid.
No, same. Yeah. And I mean, even people just starting, like me, as like someone who really wasn't necessarily deep into college football recruits or anything, I knew who he was coming in. And then when he went to Nebraska, like, I was all on top of that because I knew he was committed to Georgia before Nebraska, and then he was committed to one other place. Was it
Ohio State?
Ohio State, yeah. Before that, so like, he's a talented quarterback. So, dude, just be you.
Yeah, that's it.
You're right. You're Pitt convinced me. Be you, bro.
You don't have to make your own name based off someone else's.
Exactly.
You don't want, when someone thinks, oh, Dylan Raiola, you don't want the first thing that they think of is be like, oh, the Patrick Mahomes copycat.
Yeah.
That's what most people are going to associate it with. His name is associated with Patrick Mahomes, especially because Patrick Mahomes tweeted about it. He was like, that's my cousin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that. If I was trying to make a name for myself, I wouldn't want my name based off someone else's. I don't want no correlation with that. But that's just me. He's a talented guy. Probably a good kid. Great quarterback.
Just be you.
Nebraska's probably going to win this game because it's at home.
Yeah, and they're currently favored by
7.5.
7.5. Yeah, I see it. I mean, the quarterback matchup is pretty even, but it's too, like, I don't see it really going Illinois' way. Illinois is decent, but I think Nebraska is the better of the two. And
I agree.
I'm excited to see, call me a Glazer, that's fine. I'm excited to see Will Compton's hype videos. I love him every week. He fucking gets them in. You got to watch those. Those are fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
He gets Nebraska hyped. He gets the Cornhuskers ready to go and fucking run through a brick wall, and I appreciate that. You need a dude like that, you know, an alumni who's just willing to die for the team, man. So I love that. Nebraska, keep it going, dude. Keep it going. Keep the hype.
Keep it going.
The hype's gonna keep growing. You got the future. He just needs to stop being a weird, corny dude.
Yep.
He'll learn.
He'll figure it out.
Next, we got Utah at Oklahoma State. And you had said that Cam Rising is injured.
Last time I checked, because he didn't play last week.
Yeah, so I got to see how legitimate is that. Let's see right now, because I don't know if there's any news that has broken, if he's going to be playing or anything like that.
I don't see anything on ESPN about it.
No, so
all I know is it's kind of wild, though, that 3 games in, Oklahoma State's quarterback is almost thrown for 1,000.
Yeah, 967 yards. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And you got that versus Cam. Well, Cam was out last week, obviously, but 346 yards, even if he would have, like,
if Cam doesn't play this week, Oklahoma State's going to win.
Yeah, and I mean,
and then you're going to have to rely on 7-year college vet Cam Rising, who is still in 7 years of college football, still getting hurt.
I believe he is too. Alan Bowman. I think he's in his 6th year.
Is he also old as shit?
Yeah, he's 24. I was gonna say I saw because there was a
Yeah, he's been in college since 2018.
Yeah.
So he would have started college the same time I would have started college.
Same here. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is insane. So
But
got old men. Possibly 2 old men going up against each other. Well, really just like men who are the same age as us, but 2 old men going against each other. But right now, Oklahoma State, I mean, 60.7% of chance. They're favored by 2.5. So
yeah, I would definitely take Oklahoma State. It's also in Oklahoma State. I like the running back matchup better.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything about either of their wide receiver cores. So
no, I mean, me too. And looking at it doesn't really look like it's anything crazy anyway. So, you know.
But I'm taking Oklahoma State.
Let's do it. Oklahoma State, money line, -140.
I like it.
All right. And finally.
Oh, this is going to be a good one, man.
Yeah, we get to see a game.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one.
I'm excited.
This is Tennessee's first quote-unquote true test.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've already heard it a lot because I know I'm from the area. So I've heard a lot of they're overhyped. They've played nobodies. But that you can still pick out things when good teams play nobodies, Tennessee scores very fast. Tennessee scores a lot. Their defense is incredible, and Nico is a god. So,
and also, random fact, just because I happen to be looking at the stats of Tennessee's running back Samson, he has 10 less rushing yards than Cam Rising has passing yards, and he has 9 fucking touchdowns.
he does.
Something to consider.
He does.
You know, their running game's great. Nico is insane. Like when you are beating
Nico's a
teams
monster.
when you're beating teams like that, you know, obviously we already know that the top SEC, top Big Ten, Big Ten teams are going to be doing that. But it's just Nico looking so good so fast is just, it's scary to see that, and it's going to put Oklahoma to the test.
And Tennessee still has a running back on their roster that has 202 rushing yards with half the carries that Dylan Sampson has.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good, and every single one of them are incredibly fast.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, these guys are going to be, like we already talked about, they're going to be top 3, if not possibly even up to number 1 before the season's over if they keep playing like
definitely
they're playing
could.
right now. Like, it's crazy.
I mean, it says something when Tennessee is a 7-point favorite against a ranked opponent on the road.
Yeah.
With a 71.5% chance of winning. I don't think Tennessee's not a joke.
No, I agree. They're like the one team that I've been watching just dreading when we play them. Or actually, I think we escaped them this year, didn't we?
I think you did.
Yeah, I think we did. But scary regardless, just in the SEC, especially since the dude's a freshman. So that means like
he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, and so we do go to Lagway and we become competent. That's going to be somebody who's in our way for the entire time.
Yep.
So
for at least 3 years.
Yep. So Tennessee, lock it in. Money line. Love Tennessee. Ranked opponent. So yeah, it is going to be their test, but I don't really see Oklahoma.
I still say they win by 14 plus.
I was just about to say 2, maybe 3 touchdowns. So yeah. I'm on the same page. But yeah, those are our big games that we got. Obviously we're going to see more teams. Miami's going to beat South Florida. South Florida isn't even in South Florida. I was looking at that today. There was a tweet that someone said South Florida. I mean, anything under I-4 is South Florida, and then someone showed on the map where University of South Florida is. It's right above I-4, the highway. So, like, the dude just owned himself. But our games obviously are going to be great. It's going to be great to see Arch Manning play football. But these ranked games are going to be good, especially Tennessee and Oklahoma. And then for the lower rankings, Nebraska, Illinois might be a better game than we expect. But I mean, obviously we have our pick in Nebraska. Obviously with Tennessee's going to take care of business. But
sure.
College football is getting into it. I'm actually getting into it, and I'm excited that I can follow it. It's a lot more fun, guys, when you follow college football closer. I'm just going to say it's a lot more fun to watch. So keep that in mind. But with that, now we get to move on to the NFL. The NFL has a lot going on right now. The injury bug has started.
Oh, it's bad.
It is bad. And as we go through each game, we're going to kind of go over at least who we know for sure is injured. We might miss a couple, but you guys will get over it. So
you'll be all right.
Yeah, you'll be all right. So yeah, the NFL. Let's start off with the game that you guys will know, but we won't. So you get to see how big of prophets we are. We already got Ohtani with the 50-50 here live on air, but we do have tonight's game, which the game was last night for you, Patriots at Jets. I feel like we don't need to go too crazy into this game because to me, honestly, these two teams are kind of like,
they're both incredibly average teams.
Yeah.
And the Jets aren't supposed to be, but they haven't looked good yet.
No. I mean, they're minus 6.5. For this game, to be honest, like I'm kind of tempted for the under. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be like a defensive game.
An under 40?
Yeah, I know it's dangerous.
Yeah, so this is what I take into consideration a lot when I'm thinking about teams like this. I know what they've done the past 2 games, but I also know what an offense like that is very capable of doing.
You know what? Especially with Braylon Allen and Breece Hall being like a psychotic duo, and Aaron Rodgers still being Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
That is true. But
Because
also
it's like, okay, yeah, I know that the Patriots defenses look pretty good.
Yeah.
But the New York Jets offense has heavily underperformed so far, 2 games into the season. How long do you think you can actually just continue to underperform before they're going to break out eventually?
Yeah.
And what would be a better storyline than Aaron Rodgers' first game in the Jets-Patriots rivalry? He goes ballistic.
Very true. Very true.
And like Garrett Wilson hasn't popped off yet. He's due for one. Breece is underperformed.
Lazard is always there for Rodgers. I mean, in like the most random ass times too. Lazard, when he was with Green Bay, he did the same exact thing for Rodgers that he could even do this season. Where just like random ass plays, all of a sudden it's like, oh, Alan Lazard scores 2 touchdowns. Alan Lazard scores 3 touchdowns. So having that just kind of like safety net as well on top of the skill of Garrett Wilson and then Braylon Allen and Breece. You know what?
Also have Mike Williams.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Mike. That's where you are. Yep. I lost you. All right. He is. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. I'm dead honest until you said that. I didn't know he was there. I'm dead
so like, neither team has looked really good so far. But if you know football, you know what a talented roster compared to an actual average roster looks like. The Jets roster is a good-ass roster.
That's true.
You look at the Patriots roster, they're supposed to not be good.
Yeah. Jacoby Brissett. I mean,
yeah. And anybody out there off the top of your head, name me 3 Patriots wide receivers.
Oh, damn. I thought you were going to say players. All right. Receivers. Demario Douglas. Devontae Parker still there?
No clue.
Okay. Well, there you go. Then there was that one kid whose name obviously I don't know, so he's not notable enough, but he did pretty good last year. Yeah. You know what? You swayed me. Yeah, I could see a breakout game, but yeah, Jets money line.
Well, they only have a combined 270 receiving yards as a team. So
I mean, what are you trying to say? Like -6.5?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I will let all of you know out there. The leading Patriots wide receiver has 28 yards.
Damn, that's tough.
Their 2 leading receivers are tight ends.
That's really tough.
And I'll let you know that is KJ Osborne.
KJ. Oh, KJ. Okay, because yeah, he came from Minnesota.
It's funny. The only wide receiver you could name has 12 yards.
Hell yeah, DeMario. Let's go.
And then they have Tyquan Thornton and the rookie receiver Polk from Washington.
Okay.
But they suck.
Yeah. All right, there you go. So -6.5 for Pip. I don't know. I'm still scared. Pip's probably right, but I'm just taking the money line. Our picks will be updated probably Saturday. Yeah, we'll probably do it Saturday, so you guys will see the picks. We tend to agree on most things, so it's probably going to be pretty similar. But who knows? There might be a couple games here. But yeah, Jets with a win. We're picking the Jets. The Jets are going to win.
I'll be watching.
Yeah, same. So you guys will know, but I'm pretty sure we're right. I mean, come on, it's middle of the pack. What the fuck?
We're not wrong very often.
No. Nope. Nope. All right, next.
There you go.
So, you guys listen to me talk about Florida a little bit. So now let's get into Indy a little bit. After last week's game, I posted an Indeed webpage that stated that there was an opening for the general manager and the defensive coordinator positions for the Indianapolis Colts. And that is not true. That was an edited photo. So I'm sorry to disappoint. They do not post their openings on Indeed. But I wish it were true because holy motherfucking shit, that run defense was so bad, so bad. It has been bad for the first 2 weeks. We let Joe Mixon get over 100, 157, I think. Josh Jacobs eclipsed 100. They we lost to Malik Willis. That's really actually where I should have started and ended.
You
We lost
did.
to Malik Willis, yeah. So tough going. Defense needs a lot of help. We have not been the same since Eberflus left to go try his hand at the Bears and as head coach, and here he is. He's back.
He's back.
The Bears defense might actually give us some fucking problems.
Because the Bears defense has been their shining spot so far.
Yeah, and I mean, that's where Eberflus shines. That's where he has always tried to keep his hand in, even when his team has lacked an offense. His defense has progressively gotten better over the years, whereas offense has really just kind of stayed the same regardless of who's there. Whether it was Justin Fields, Tyson Bagent, and now Caleb Williams. They're missing something on offense. I personally think it's the coach. The coach needs to go.
For the Bears?
Yes. Eberflus.
Yeah, it would also help if they had an O-line.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, you know, Eberflus has had his chance, and when you come out of the gate and you haven't figured out yet that you need an O-line to protect your quarterback so they're not running around after the Justin Fields experiment failed so spectacularly, like, come on now, dude. So if nothing changes within these next few weeks for the Chicago Bears, Eberflus his seat is going to get very, very hot.
Yeah.
Because as great as the defense is, this is not the 80s anymore / early 2000s. You know, you can't be the 85 Bears. You can't be the 2000 Ravens. Like,
nope.
Defenses are not going to win you the Super Bowls that you think they are. You need an offense because
this might be a bright spot for you, though, is Rome Odunze and Keenan Allen are both listed as questionable.
Yeah, I believe Rome probably will play based on.
I don't think Keenan has played.
Yeah, Keenan hasn't played, and I don't think he will again. I don't know. I mean, he might. Maybe we're thinking IR because that motherfucker's old. But
I mean, both of their estimated return date is Sunday, but we'll see.
We will see. As of right now, though, the Colts are favored -1.5.
That's close.
I know.
That's real close.
So, obviously, you know, Pip, you will make your pick, but obviously everybody already knows. Colts money line. I will never bet against my team. Colts money line. I think maybe the defense is definitely going to give us hell, but if we decide to let Jonathan Taylor run all 4 quarters instead of just 3 of them, we might win. Alec Pierce, all of a sudden, is catching everything. He was not previously past 2 years, but now he is. So we have a target. Josh Downs might be back for us. He was the only person who was catching everything that Anthony Richardson threw at him for that limited time last year. I love Josh Downs in the slot. And then Michael Pittman needs a breakout game. And I feel like after last week, we have something to prove. So I would love to shove it in Caleb Williams' face. I don't like him for really no reason. I just don't like him. So, yeah, Colts money line. Pip?
I'm going to just take the under. That's where I'm going to go with this. I'm just going to take the under.
All right.
But I swear to God, if DeAndre Swift doesn't run the fucking ball.
Oh, no, he can't.
I
was going to say, this is his chance.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, we're 2 games in, and Caleb Williams is their leading rusher with only 59 yards. So,
yeah, like, offense don't know what they're doing, bro. I'm just saying.
So I'm hoping DeAndre Swift, this is your last week to try to figure it the fuck out before you end up in the waiver wire of lost hope. So it's your last chance because I listened to my best friend here. I listened to you, Fax. And when you said before the season started in our preseason preview that your breakout player of the year was DeAndre Swift, and I saw him on a fantasy football draft board, and I took him.
You know, I still believe in DeAndre Swift.
We're going to see this week, but this is his last week.
Preferably not this week. But yes, if he were to do it any week, this week would be the week given the Colts run defense and how abysmal it is, and DeForest Buckner is out. So keep that in mind as well.
He is. DeForest Buckner's on IR. So
yeah. So
he's not projected to be back until October 20th.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow. So yes.
This is your last chance with me, DeAndre Swift. Last chance.
Do something.
Please.
But yes, we got Colts money line for me. We got the under for Pip. Let's see how it goes. I need it. Just please. I had way too much hope this season, so I need this one. Next, though, little different note: Chargers and Steelers. I mean,
The battle of the undefeateds. Who would have thought?
yeah. Who would have thought? Justin Fields is
Is
playing.
like that.
Yeah, he's playing football. I mean, he isn't doing anything crazy, but he's helping the offense move along. The Chargers, Justin Herbert was limited, but he's projected to play.
You know, the crazy thing is, it was wild to me. 2 takes from both of these teams for me, at least. It's wild that the Steelers are just now figuring out that passing the ball to George Pickens means good things happen. I don't know
right?
how many times that he had to show y'all that for you to figure it out, that you throw that man the ball. He doesn't even have to be open. Just throw it to him. He'll probably catch it.
Can I guess your Chargers take?
Yeah,
Does it have to do with a running back?
it does.
Yeah, I got the same one then. Go ahead.
Yeah, J.K. Dobbins is a stud.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's a stud. And as an Ohio State diehard fan, it brings me so much joy because I watched this man every year he played at Ohio State because he was a dog at Ohio State. And I watched him go to the Ravens, stayed hurt, couldn't do anything. And now I get to watch this man break off 50-yard runs and do front flips into the end zone. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, good on him. That actually strengthens a take that I've had, like, kind of, I guess, under wraps for a few years, but I've always secretly believed in it. So I will say it now: the Ravens do not have good running backs. They do not create good running backs.
No.
Even like when back in the day when they had like Jamal Lewis,
Ray Rice.
Ray Rice, like they did their things, but they would fall off pretty quick. I mean, Ray Rice, he that was under his own power, but
yeah, he caused that.
but like Jamal Lewis, and even with Mark Ingram, he was there, big trust, that was a huge thing. But then he was gone, and then now they have Derrick Henry, and they're not giving him the ball.
No, they're still cool with just Justice Hill getting the majority of the snaps. Like, you don't have one of the all-time best running backs of all time.
Yeah, exactly. But now J.K. Dobbins is thriving in Los Angeles.
And honestly, dude, it's such a perfect scenario for him to go to. For one, you go to a team that has dog shit receivers, which is cool. Yeah. And then probably hurts him a little bit, and it hurts me to say it as well. Jim Harbaugh runs the ball very well. That's his style of play. He likes to run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And so you go to a brand new head coach that comes out of college that loves to pound the ball. Yeah. And you don't have any fucking receivers. So you're going to run the ball a lot.
Yeah.
So it's great for him. It's honestly a great scenario for him. And I'm really glad that he got to break out before Gus Edwards did, because now he's the running back one. I mean, running back one.
Yeah, and that's really good for him. Like, watching him run was insane to me because, not being an Ohio State fan, like, I knew that he was good at Ohio State, but mostly my experience of watching J.K. Dobbins has been through the Ravens with injuries and just kind of underwhelming runs. But all of a sudden, you have him running behind somebody who's already a stud in Joe Alt. Like, Joe Alt's a beast already.
Joe Alt's a monster.
Monster. Got his helmet ripped off, still pushed the dude away. Like, Brian Baldinger did his little breakdown of that one block that he had. But
did you see the stat about Joe Alt? That he held Jadeveon Clowney to his lowest rate in his entire career?
Yes.
Entire career.
Like,
and granted, I know Jadeveon Clowney plays for the Panthers and we suck and he's old. But still, that's really dope to hear for a rookie. Like, that's awesome.
And we called that since like the
we
first
did call that.
Episode.
We told every rookie to be Joe Alt. So
yeah, that's right. That's right. We did. Oh man, we're so fucking smart.
I'm telling you, we don't have bad takes.
No, we do not. Well, okay, DeAndre Swift, we'll see. But
I'm giving you a chance.
I know. We got one more week. Yeah, Justin Herbert and Justin Fields, oddly enough, are actually pretty evenly stacked right now as far as like stats go. But I see the Chargers being the undefeated team after this one.
I think this is going to be a battle of the defenses. and I like the Steelers defense a lot better than the Chargers defense.
All right. Our first indecision. All right. Yeah, because I got Chargers.
Spread's only 1.5. So
Yeah. So we got to go 50-50 ball, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I got Chargers just because.
And it's in Pittsburgh. Yeah, give me Pittsburgh.
I want to see. I don't know. I just feel like Pittsburgh can't get it done on offense enough to score enough. Like it's just. It is going to be bad.
They've already won a game where they didn't even score. They just kick field goals.
True. So this is going to be a good game though, as far as like just in the trenches football though. It's
Absolutely.
Just fucking smash mouth football.
You got Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa on one side, and then you got TJ Watt and Cam Hayward on the other side.
Yeah, this is going to be a good game. So there you go. I got Chargers. Pitt's got Steelers.
Yep.
Let's move on. Next up, we got the Texans and the Vikings.
Another battle of the undefeateds.
Oh my god. Yeah, and this is
crazy.
This is going to be an interesting game. Sam Darnold.
I think. Yeah, Sam Darnold looks really good.
Is he falling yet?
I don't know, because we also called this one. We also said that the first 3 games or 2 or 3 games of Sam Darnold every NFL season, he's a god. He's been that.
Yeah. And I mean, what was it? I think Justin Jefferson, he was injured. Is he going to be playing? I believe
so. I was going to bring this part up a lot.
Okay.
So on both sides of the injury report right now, you have on the Texan side, Nico Collins and Joe Mixon are both questionable.
Yep.
On Minnesota side, you're looking at Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison are both questionable. And I think personally, if all those players that I just mentioned don't play, Houston wins. Because they're still the more talented team, even without Nico and Joe Mixon. Because you still have Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs, Dalton Schultz. CJ Stroud is the better quarterback, and that's not even a fucking question.
No, yeah, come on. I told you, I'm respecting the Texans, and I completely agree.
Because even as good as Sam Darnold has looked, CJ Stroud still has more yards and no interceptions.
Yeah, the man doesn't make many mistakes. He makes very little. Like, he is just purely a great quarterback. What did you think about that CJ Stroud, Caleb Williams thing?
I think Caleb Williams was being a bitch.
Thank you. All right. Glad we established that. I want it on the record right now. I also agree with Pip. Caleb Williams is being a bitch. Don't be a bitch, Caleb.
Yep.
Listen to the man who is basically taking over football in his first year and is already picking up where he left off right away. Like, he clearly knows something you don't.
Listen to the dude that was in MVP conversations as a rookie.
Yeah, probably a good call.
Yeah, so. Don't just blow him off and act like he's trying to do something that he's not. He's literally just trying to encourage you and be a nice guy. And you're being a fucking asshole, a little stuck-up prick, because you got your head inflated because everyone thinks you're the fucking second coming of Christ.
Holy shit.
I fucking hate Caleb Williams, bro.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, and given that too, just based on who CJ is, regardless if everyone even does play, I think I still got Houston.
You know what? Give me Colts money line.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Got me tight. Give me Colts money line.
Fuck you, Caleb.
Yep.
Colts money line. Let's go.
All right, back to this one. I'm going Texans money line.
Yeah, same here. Texans money line. Same.
The spread's 2.
Yeah.
The spread is 2. And it's in Minnesota, but I still like Houston way more than Minnesota. It's only a matter of time before Sam Darnold turns back into Sam Darnold. And I think Houston is one of the better teams in the league. So I'm going to take Houston on that one.
Yep, and even if you want to get into more semantics, like defense-wise, I take Houston defense over Minnesota. So absolutely,
Minnesota's defense has overperformed what they were anticipated to do because their secondary is absolutely shit on paper. Mm-hmm. So,
yep, and we're gonna see that. I feel like on Sunday. So yeah, I'm with you. Texans money line. Moving on, easy. This next game,
I'm excited for this one.
I'm excited.
This is like my game of the week.
Yeah. So the Saints are the best team in NFL history, apparently.
Yeah,
based
because
on week 1
they
and
scored
2.
48 plus 3 games in a row
So they have yet to have an offensive drive
that didn't result in points.
that didn't result in
They're
points.
what 16 for 16 or 15 for 15 or
Yeah,
something like that.
something fucking insane like that. All of a sudden, Derek Carr has decided to start collecting skulls.
Yep.
Along with the Saints defense. The Saints look like a fucking juggernaut. Like,
And you know how much that hurts?
yeah, I know.
Not only because it's a divisional rivalry for me. My wife is a diehard Saints fan, and I have to hear about this shit every day.
Every day, and it hurts me too because I know it's division rival for you. I've hated the Saints since 2010 February when I had a bunch of drunk adults screaming and yelling at poor 11-year-old Fax who just wanted Peyton Manning to get another Super Bowl. And I'm just getting absolutely dog walked by all these fucking adults at my dad's friend's place. It's a core memory for
You know,
me.
Derek Carr has only thrown 9 incompletions so far.
That's crazy. That's so crazy.
Who would have thought?
Dude, all of it is crazy. And you know what the worst part about it is like the Saints are playing the exact style of football that I love the most in the NFL, where it is just murder, murder, murder. Like,
Yep.
that's all that is on their mind. Straight up, they are just offense, kill them. Defense, kill them. Like, that's what I want out of my team so fucking bad. And the Saints are doing it. The Saints are just living out my dream NFL team, where it's like, I don't care if you have 18 and we have fucking 37 in the fourth quarter, give them another touchdown.
I'm still going to score.
Yeah, like, kill them. This is professional football. There is no time for mercy. And the Saints have got that. And that is terrifying. So
Yeah.
the Eagles, they have something that they need to get right. Their
It's
defense.
also in New Orleans.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Eagles might be cooked.
But the Eagles defense is, I mean, they're still a good team.
They are.
They have underperformed so far. AJ Brown's probably not going to play.
I think he might go on IR, dude.
Yeah, he's listed as doubtful right now.
Saquon needs to
But
have
also
a bounce back game.
on the same side, one of the craziest parts I thought about this is the Saints defense has been playing this good without their best fucking corner. Marshawn Lattimore isn't playing.
Yeah. That's not,
he's questionable for this game, as well as Tyrann Mathieu. But even with the way they're playing, I don't think it matters.
Yeah, it's like one of those pictures or like one of those sentences where it's like, no matter what the inflection, the sentence means something different. That's what the Saints are right now. No matter what, there's always something different where it's just like, how? Like,
yep.
Derek Carr is a dog. How? Marshawn Lattimore isn't even playing. How is the defense still that good? Like, the Saints just look insane, and until proven otherwise, I'm hammering the Saints.
Alvin Kamara is like that.
He still does it. Like,
yep.
Still 4 touchdowns. Like, oh my
God.
One
of the better defenses in the league.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, the first week, it was like the Panthers were like, oh shit, they might still be struggling. Was gonna happen. Yeah.
But the crazy thing is we didn't give up 4 touchdowns to Alvin Kamara.
You did not.
We gave up a lot of points. A lot of those.
Yeah, but the secondary, like, I mean, I feel I'm in the same boat with my secondary, so it's like, yeah, like, what are you gonna do? Derek Carr,
and then you look at Rashid Shaheed. That dude only catches bombs.
That's all.
That's it.
That's all he's there for. And
he has 7 catches for 169 yards. He only catches anything 20 yards plus.
Dude, it's legitimately insane. Like, I don't even know why the Saints, like, the spread is actually kind of surprising to me, to be honest, at only 2.5. Like,
well, the matchup predictor has it only a split of 59.9% to 48.7%.
Yeah. So we're probably in for a game. I agree with you. This is game of the week.
I think it's game of the week.
This is game of the week, but I'm taking Saints money line. I will be betting the Saints essentially until they lose. So if they lose this game, like, yeah, we're back. We'll reel it back a little bit, but for now, I don't see a team matching up to them yet.
Yeah, I'm not going to go money line on this one, but go ahead and give me the over 49.5.
Yeah. I like that too.
Considering 49.5 and the Saints have scored 48 plus by themselves every game so far.
Pretty safe.
Yeah, I'm going to take that over. Yeah, I like that over.
Yeah. That's money.
Yep.
Money. But there you go. Saints and Eagles, game of the week. Tune in. It's going to be a good one. Going to be a good one. And now we get to move on to what probably could be a shit pumping.
Yeah, I think the Broncos lose this by probably 14 plus.
Yeah. Baker is back. Baker's back.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Baker
We love Baker.
Yeah. We are a Baker podcast. I am a Baker guy. I've said it from the second that he left. I believe Pip and I have been talking about it from the second he left the Browns. That I said that the Browns did him dirty. They made him play with a hurt shoulder. Then he went to the Panthers, and even Pip was sad of how they treated Baker. And then he got his redemption game at the Rams. He goes to the Bucks. No one believes in him. All of a sudden, oh shit, Baker's kind of a dog. And then just a fluke year. Nope.
Put it on Washington week 1. Walked into Detroit, beat them too.
Baker's a dog.
Yeah, Baker is a dog. And the Browns, not the Browns, the Broncos suck. So
yeah.
Bo Nix is struggling incredibly hard. He has 0 touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
Some people, man. Some people ain't made for the league. You know, Bo. You had
And
all that.
the Bucks defense is good.
Yes.
They held the Lions to 16. I don't think they're going to struggle too much with a subpar Denver offense and a rookie quarterback that has already had his confidence hit.
Like, bro, just the comparison of just 4 interceptions, 384 yards to 474 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Like, Baker's here. Get ready.
And I love it.
I love it too.
Y'all can just go ahead and hammer Bucks money line for this one.
Yeah, hammer Bucks money line. If you're feeling saucy too, that -6.5 was not even that bad. You know.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good game. Look out for Baker. Everybody. And now, Packers. And the
Packers are winning. The Packers are winning this fucking game.
Yeah, Will Levis has just been looking
dog shit.
Ridiculous. Looking very Carson Wentz 2021-y. With his ridiculous, stupid ass throws. I got to see those firsthand, so I know what they look like. And Will Levis has been making awful decisions. Bryce Callahan wants to kill him.
Yeah.
He's been roasting the shit out of him. Very Brian Flores and Tua-esque. Yeah.
For sure.
Like, hey, bro, you suck.
And then we got Malik Willis coming back to Nashville.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan Love, they're saying there's a chance.
He's questionable.
Yeah, so, but yeah, regardless, it's going to be Malik Willis. I mean,
Jordan Love, Josh Jacobs, and Jalen Reed are all questionable.
I'm still
taking the Packers.
Yeah, I'm still taking the Packers. I just feel like their coach has just shown that he's good over the many years that he's been there now, obviously, but last week too, just the way he kind of dismantled my boys, like I can't, and I need him to dismantle the Titans. So I mean, like I'm at a crossroads here. So
I would definitely take Packers money line, even though that they're not favored to win.
It's crazy. I think maybe
I would
home field.
I'd take Packers money line. I'd probably even go with the 2.5 spread.
Yeah, because I mean that's just I mean they could win with a field goal. They could win on the ground. Like
Packers it could easily. I don't like that 37.5 because that's a really low amount of points. But it definitely is possible to be under.
It's tempting. Yeah, I was gonna say it is a tempting under.
Yeah, because this might be a real boring game to watch.
True. So
that's why I'm glad that I'll be watching Red Zone, so I don't actually have to watch that game, and I'll only see the parts that matter.
Shout out Red Zone. Shout out Scott Hansen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. This under. So if you're feeling cute with it, go ahead and take that under. But I'm taking Packers money line as well.
Especially because that's a plus. That's a
Yeah.
plus money line. That's an easy one, I think.
Mm-hmm. It is. I agree. I agree completely. But yeah, Packers. Please help us in this division. I mean, they're 0-2 already. The Titans are nothing, and they probably won't be. But couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. Next up, I mean, come on.
It's just gonna be ugly, bro.
This is gonna be a bad game.
Yeah, well, the only shining star of the Giants is Malik Neighbors is really good.
Yes.
Yeah, he's really good.
That is good for them. Like, Malik Neighbors did great. He dropped his pass. He was beat the fuck up about it, dude. You have plenty of time, and trust me, you could drop 5 passes and he would still be the best player on the team by far.
Yeah, 100%.
So, like,
the especially you're trying to catch passes from Daniel Jones. Like, it happens to everybody.
We expect those ducks to be harder to catch, dog. Like,
yeah.
Don't worry. Everybody around you, even probably on your team, even probably Daniel fucking Jones is tracking like that. You know, you're good. You're good. So the Browns are gonna probably squeak out this win.
Yeah, probably.
It's not gonna be a pretty game because
nope.
Deshaun Watson is absolutely horrible. They took out that clause. Yeah, play Jameis. They took out the clause out of his contract too. So if he gets in trouble,
it's because he has more allegations.
Correct. So we might see the last of Deshaun here soon, and rightfully
it might be Jameis Winston time soon.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to say about the Browns: where the fuck is Amari Cooper?
Yeah, right.
It's not that he's not playing because he's definitely on the field.
But what happened?
Where are you? Catch a ball.
Yeah, bro. Like,
I thought you were really good.
You were. So
catch a fucking ball, dude. There's no reason that Jerry Jeudy should be the leading receiver on the Browns with under 100 yards.
Yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, he couldn't even do it in Denver when he was the number 1 target.
Favorite moment of last year, Steve Smith.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
you're
absolutely.
not that guy.
No, Steve Smith is, and don't.
He is indeed that guy.
Jerry Jeudy, don't you ever fucking forget it. Like,
he can run better routes than you right now.
Guaranteed.
And then still whoop your ass.
I could put my life on that. Like,
yep.
Someone could shoot me if I was wrong about that. Like, I'm that confident.
But this is another one of those games that I'm glad that I'm going to have Red Zone on for, and I don't actually have to watch this.
Yeah, and honestly, if I were a betting man, I wouldn't even really touch this game.
I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, it's just
I am a betting man. I placed 8 parlays today, and I didn't touch it.
There you go. But I mean, just for the picks, I think for the sense of the graphic, we'll both go Browns. Yeah.
Yeah, good with that.
All right, but don't bet it. Seriously.
Don't do it.
Seriously, don't touch this game. It's fucking ugly. Speaking of ugly.
Yeah, we're gonna lose by 30.
So
my team really sucks. We benched Bryce Young. I don't know why, thinking that we could put Andy Dalton in already a burning garbage can is going to make it any less garbage. We have no quarterback. We have no running back, no offensive line. We can't. Our best receiver that actually creates separation is old as fuck. Thanks, shout out Adam Thielen though, because he was getting open last game a lot, and he became visibly frustrated because no one would give him the ball.
Yeah, I did see that. I saw that. That was tough to look at, man.
Yeah, Bryce Young, he's a humble guy, so he's going to play it off like, I didn't see it coming, but, I was responsible at almost every snap last season. These 2 games I've had every snap. I should have done more with it. Like, yeah, probably, but you're also surrounded by dog shit. So it's not hard to appear to be dog shit when you're in a field of it.
Yeah.
And this is coming from a diehard Panthers fan. We are terrible.
So, where does he go from here?
He'll be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Andy Dalton's old. Like he's not the answer.
Oh no, I know that. I meant just
I've already seen a mock draft that has us taking fucking Carson Beck, and I promise you, I will not be a Panthers fan if that happens.
I wouldn't.
Like I will I have everything that I own NFL wise is Panthers stuff. But if we draft another quarterback with a top 3 pick, I'm done. I don't even care which quarterback it is. Like, it could be any of them available. But if we take a quarterback with a top 3 pick, I'm done. Because we traded our entire life away to draft Bryce Young, bench him because we can't build a fucking roster, and then what? 2 years later, if they draft another one, like, what does that change about still having a dog shit roster? Absolutely nothing.
Very true. I mean, it's essentially built out of other teams' rejects.
Yes, and I will tell all of you watching right now that if I do have to put in a fan application transfer form, I will be taking my talents to Houston for the sole purpose of CJ Stroud.
Carolina, listen to me and listen closely. If you draft another quarterback, I am going to find David Tepper. I'm going to go into your office, David Tepper, and I'm going to take those brass balls that you have on your desk, and I'm going to beat the ever-living fuck out of you with them.
Can you do that anyway?
I'm close already, but that right there, with that application announcement, that might send me over the edge.
Yeah, but if any of you are smart out there, take Raiders money line, take Raiders spread. Content-wise, it would be great.
Yeah,
content-wise, it would be great.
It would be probably fucking the best case scenario, but it would hurt me a little bit. But then I think, yeah, content-wise, get a little. You and I, we've never really gotten dicey with each other, so I would really like to see that. Test our limits a little bit. So yeah, that could be good. Yeah, okay. I'll still beat up David Tepper though for you.
And then, so I know on this one, I know if y'all dive into players over and unders, they have Devontae Smith at like 62.5. Yeah, you go ahead and take that over. Yeah, Devontae Adams. Go ahead and take that over on that too.
Yeah.
I think they had Andy Dalton at like 205.5. Go ahead and take that under.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not going to do shit. We might score 10. We're going to lose by 20. We're going to be 0-3. We're probably not going to win a game.
Oh, man, come on.
Probably won't.
Yeah, it's a cold world, man. Let's see. Yeah, Raiders are favored -5. It's gonna be you could take that probably safely. Yeah, I got Raiders too. I do.
Yep.
Oh boy. I mean, Raiders. I guess we should talk about the Raiders a little bit. Max Crosby looks amazing already.
Their defense looks incredible.
Incredible. I love Jack Jones.
Yeah. Brock Bowers is a stud.
Yeah, he's 45, but he's a stud. He looks like he's fucking 45. Do you see his hairline, bro? Ooh,
yeah, it's bad.
Tough. But yeah, he's great. Gardner Minshew he is exactly what I said he would be. He would play very similar to Baker, where it's like, oh shit, I have all these weapons and I'm a dude who can throw ish. So let me do that. He's not at Baker's level. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's having a Baker type season akin to last season so far. So we'll see if he keeps that up.
No, against us he will. Don't worry about that.
But yeah, Raiders look good. Good for Antonio Pierce.
Yep.
Moving on. Next. Dolphins and Seahawks.
Go ahead and hammer the fucking Seahawks.
Every day of the week.
Skylar Thompson's not going to win you a game.
Never. Like, the fact that he made it past the preseason, it was purely just emotional. Like, there's no way they kept him after the preseason for skill. Like,
no.
Come on now. Mike McDaniel, he's starting to get on my nerves a little bit. He's trying to be too cute with it, dude. Tua, everybody saw it.
Please retire.
Yeah, like, come on. What was his reasoning? He was like, I want to play long enough to tell my kid what I do for my job one day. How about having the ability to tell your kid anything?
How about the ability to spell your name, which is 3 letters?
Yeah, so those 2 reasons should probably supersede the former one.
Definitely should.
Yeah, Tua, you're good, man. Like, you tried. No. Like, you got to go. The Dolphins could pick up somebody else. I think they tried. Who did they pick up? They picked up someone stupid. Oh, Tyler Huntley. I was right.
That'd be a better option than Skylar Thompson.
It would, but it's still a bad option. But yes, it's a better option.
He went to a Pro Bowl at least.
Did he?
He did.
I know he did, but like
he actually held it down for the Ravens when Lamar went down that year.
Yeah,
he's like your Goodwill Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, he's like Jacoby Brissett,
except faster.
Yeah, he's like a fast Jacoby Brissett. There you go. Because he'll keep you alive, but I don't know if you'll be winning. Like if you don't have the roster talent around you, which I guess the Dolphins
do.
So Huntley could. You know what? All right, let's see what Huntley can do.
If they play him.
They won't. They're for some reason they will play fucking Skylar Thompson. Stupid. Hammer the Seahawks all day. Geno looks great. DK is DK. Tyler Lockett, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. How about that, dude?
JSN is good.
He is out. He is here. We called that too.
We did.
We said this is the arrival year of JSN. So obviously we're just listening to us from now on. Anything that we say is right. We are the law.
Yep. Seahawks go to 3-0 after this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the Dolphins doing much without Tua.
No,
especially not with fucking Skylar Thompson. So
yeah, and I mean,
I don't got much else to say on the Dolphins for that. They can be as good as they want, but Skylar Thompson ain't going to do it for you.
No, -4 is actually kind of insulting.
It is.
Like, I'm taking -4. Like,
yep.
Come on now. Next, we got Ravens and Cowboys.
I think this is going to be an incredibly defensive game.
Yeah, this game, I mean, it could be a defensive game. I think it could go just like one of two ways. It's a 50-50 toss-up. I think it could be defensive, or all of a sudden
it could almost be a shootout.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson and Dak could just start chucking it. Zay Flowers with like 2 touchdowns.
But then you also have to assume that Lamar is going to throw the ball accurately to do that.
I mean, he can sometimes, though.
He can sometimes.
Though? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dak,
but it's like, would you be comfortable in a 55-50 game knowing that you have to have Lamar Jackson throw all of that? I wouldn't.
No.
Your best receiver is Zay Flowers, and I'm not a knock to Zay. He's a good wide receiver, but you also barely have a wide receiver too.
Yeah, Rashad Bateman?
Yeah. I literally think his listing on the apps was like over under 23.5 yards.
That's tough.
Yeah, so Isaiah Likely is their leading pass catcher.
Yeah. So that's pretty tough.
And then you don't hand the ball off to Derrick Henry at all.
No, this really could be a defensive game, and if it does turn to offensive,
there's not even a favorite on the money line.
Oh dear. Oh yeah. Okay.
And the spread is 1.
Oh no. I wouldn't touch this game.
I'm staying away from it. I think it's
I
think it's going to be a lot of defense going around.
Gun to my head. You know what? Fuck it. I'll go Baltimore. Fuck it.
Give them their first win.
Yeah, they need something.
Okay.
Just to show some life.
They do.
Just to be like, we're still here, like at least. So I'll take Baltimore.
Okay.
And I always like the Cowboys going into question. I always
got exposed last week. So
yeah. So who knows? So yeah, let's see. But but don't touch it. But
leave it alone.
For the graphic, I'm taking Baltimore.
Okay.
You got anything for that?
Nope. Staying away from it. We're not touching it.
Under, over?
Under.
All right, there you go. There's something for the graphic. Under. But I like to play a little, see what happens.
A little risky.
Yeah. A little naughty boy. Okay, all right. Next game. Oh yeah. Lions and Cardinals. I'm excited for this game too. I like this game. If it's not the Saints and the Eagles, this is the game of the week right here.
I agree.
Lions, they have established themselves. They are a good football team now, so that's awesome to see. But also, Kyler Murray is fucking awesome.
Marvin
And
Harrison Jr.
Marvin
is
Harrison
awesome.
Jr. is fucking awesome. Marvin
He has
Harrison
5
Jr.,
catches for 134 yards
dude,
and 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. So after one game, he is their leading receiver. Over Jameson Williams, who has 10 receptions for 200 yards and a touchdown. But Jameson Williams is awesome. I will say that too. But it's
He
just
is.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, so they figured that out. Game 2. Kyler was like, wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. I have a Hall of Famer receiver son who's 6'4" instead of 6'1" and like twice as fast. I'm
I'm gonna throw that guy the ball.
Yeah, and it worked.
It did.
It worked. I think everybody wanted DeAndre Hopkins to be Larry Fitzgerald's replacement, but that just didn't end up happening just because of where
I
the
think you
Cardinals
got it
were at.
now.
But yeah, now I think it's safe to say you have it now. James Conner is still great.
He just runs angry.
Yeah. If we're talking like Isaiah Pacheco running angry, watch James Conner run too. Like that motherfucker runs angry.
Yeah, he does.
That boy not only hates the ground, but he hates everybody in front of him.
He does.
Like he's like, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. So that's awesome. Kyler, he has genuinely looked amazing.
He makes some like Madden type plays, bro.
Like that's why I love watching him play football, and I always have. And I'm just so glad to see him play like this again. Like he gave the Bills a fight, you know, and that was a great game. And then he won. And that was even better.
I think he's gonna win again.
Yeah. You know what? I do too. Jared Goff is great, but he
hasn't looked good.
Yeah, he hasn't been playing very good. He's got 3 picks. He got only 1 touchdown. David Montgomery is awesome. He's our leading rusher right now. But
they still haven't figured out that Jahmyr Gibbs should be the guy.
Yes, that's exactly what I was leading into. You read my mind, buddy. Like Jahmyr Gibbs needs to be out there more. I get it. Like David Montgomery is looking good, you know, feed the hot hand, but trust me. Trust us. Gibbs is a guy. Like you guys already figured it out with Jameson Williams. So that's good.
They should, but they also still have Amon-Ra. But
yeah,
instead of, worrying about all those names drafted in front of him, worry about the guy on your own team that's in front of you.
Yep.
Because as good as Jameson Williams is, and I'm glad they're figuring that out because I've known this man was going to be great. Amon-Ra is still that guy.
Yeah. And like they have the talent.
Figured out.
They have the talent to be exactly who they were last year. Easily.
And Aiden Hutchinson is a dog.
Oh, yeah.
5 sacks.
Yeah, I was going to say, brought the fucking pain to Baker. Like,
he did.
Aiden Hutchinson tried his damnedest to win that game.
And Baker still won.
I know. Baker's a dog. Dog. Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you here. Until the Lions prove, like, I mean, this could be a game where they put up another fight because they're still doing stuff. It's just they're not doing what they were last year. They're more doing what they were the year before, where they were losing the close games. And the Cardinals, they might be good. Jonathan Gannon, I've always liked him because he was a great defensive coordinator for the Eagles. And then last year he said some corny shit, but like I always loved how his defense played. They loved headhunting, like, well, not actual headhunting, but they they looked like they wanted to. And now his team is kind of figuring out this full cycle. So hopefully,
I like the Cardinals in this one, man.
Yeah, let's do it. Cardinals money line. All right, now we got our last few games here. 49ers and Rams.
I'm not gonna sit on this one very long.
Nope.
Because of the fact of this game will be played without. Get your notebooks ready. Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp. So everybody that you're going to turn the TV on to watch is already not playing.
Yeah, this is going to be a weird game. It's going to be a weird game because that's exactly to your point. I'd say without all of those players, I see the 49ers take it.
Yeah, I mean, they're still the better team.
Yep.
And especially you just took all of the Rams' weapons away.
Yeah, Rams don't got
Literally
anybody.
all they had.
Like,
That's it.
what is like Jordan Whittington, the random ass like rookie breakout? Is he going to just score 3 touchdowns? Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. So yeah, 49ers. Yeah, given all these injuries, I feel like this is pretty easy. 49ers win. They'll come away. There might be a little bit of a fight, but no, it's -6.5 spread. So, I mean, they're -6.5. So, 49ers.
I'm going 49ers.
Yep, me too. Me too. Moving on. Chiefs and Falcons.
Falcons just got a good one.
I was gonna say, could this be a gotcha game?
No.
Oh no.
No.
Why is that?
You forget this quarterback situation is very one-sided here. And then that guy that plays in Kansas City is incredibly good. And somehow just doesn't lose.
That's true. I mean, they're playing pretty close right now. You know, Kirk and Patrick.
No, and I get it. Their stats are very similar. But I also look at the Kansas City defense and look over on the Atlanta side and see that their leading receiver is Darnell Mooney.
The man from Chicago.
Yeah, he's good, but like you have Drake London, you have Kyle Pitts, you even throw to Bijan. But it's like those guys don't seem to be getting it.
Yeah, but Atlanta's defense is also pretty good.
Oh, they definitely are. I'm just going to take the skill set of the Chiefs offense over the Atlanta defense.
I know, but I don't want to.
I don't either, but and how long do you think that Travis Kelce is just going to not perform?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It was always the Chiefs.
Sadly.
That's what it is every week. It's just going to be one of us trying to convince the other that this could be the week, and then the other being like, more than likely it's going to be Pip convincing me every week. Hold on, facts. It's the Chiefs though. And
I don't even like the Chiefs, so eventually I'll probably agree with you that they're going to lose.
That's true. I mean,
like in 2 weeks when they play the Saints.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, New Orleans. Come on now.
Yeah.
But yes, for now, I agree. Given just Patrick Mahomes being Patrick Mahomes, unless Kirk all of a sudden starts wheeling and dealing to everybody because he has a talented roster, nothing's going to happen. And the fact that the Chiefs can come out with wins, as crazy as they may be,
they still win.
They still win. So, do it. Chiefs money line. There's a 3-point spread, but yeah, Chiefs money line. Until they lose, really, that's all you got to do. Until the Chiefs lose. Yep. Same deal with like the Saints, except Chiefs are established as that already.
Yeah.
So it's until the Chiefs lose. Go with the Chiefs. Next up, our second to last game, we have a doubleheader on Monday night, actually. So
we do.
The first one here, we got the Jaguars and the Bills. I know that we have been saying for a couple weeks that Josh Allen needs to play like he does the past couple weeks every week for the Bills to win, but I don't think that this week is the case.
No, because James Cook is like that.
Yeah. That, not only that, but they're playing the Jaguars. And the Jaguars are bad. They're falling apart. Like
their best receiver is their rookie.
They're falling apart at the seams. Everyone is underperforming. It's awesome to watch because it's fine when one person's underperforming and then they kind of get that breakout game. But when it's literally everybody on your roster,
the whole team,
yeah, they all can't break out at the same time, man.
And trust me, as a Panthers fan, I know that.
Yeah. So, and I mean, for me, I love it. I love it.
So what I'm hearing is you like this Bills money line and 5 spread.
Yeah.
Yep.
All day. Yep. All day.
Yep.
Oh, they keep sucking, Jaguars. I fucking hate you. I hate you, Trevor Lawrence. As a football player, you might be a great person, but I hate you. Yeah, Doug Peterson can't get it done. Josh Allen looks great. James Cook looks great. Moving on. Easy money.
That was an easy one.
Finally. Our last
also
one.
An easy one in my book.
Also in my book, and I think it's solely because of the look that Joe Burrow was giving after the Chiefs game last week.
He was very calm and composed, but you could tell that he was pissed.
Oh my God. Okay, so you did see the same face I did. Like, I think he might 15
Like
and 0.
him like dapping up Chris Jones and just saying that was fun with a blank look on his face. He looked like he wanted to kill somebody.
And I think he might.
And he's gonna.
I think Monday's
Considering
gonna be
the Commanders' only win that they got, they didn't even score a touchdown. And you beat the Giants by just kicking field goals.
Yeah, this is going to be a scary game. If you are anybody who is on the Bengals schedule in the future, essentially, until it's like the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs, that's how it feels. Like, that's how that look felt. Was like,
yeah,
I'm taking everybody out.
We're going to see a big Joe Burrow bounce back game, probably a big Jamar Chase game.
T. Higgins might play. Is he questionable?
I think he's questionable.
Okay, so this
would be a good one for him to come back in.
It would. Because, I mean, I think Joe's ready. He's like, let's go now. Like, Jamar got the team hyped with saying, hey, we're one of the best. And then they were so close with the Chiefs game to kind of like back up that claim. But then that's that last minute shit, man. And Joe is ready. He wants heads. And he wants mostly Patrick Mahomes' head. That's who he really wants. He wants Patrick Mahomes' head like on a mantelpiece. He wants Burrowhead back.
He does. So hammer Bengals bunny line.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels. I mean, there's not much to say yet. Like, he's probably one of the better. I mean, probably the best.
He's solid, but like you're not ready for this.
No, and Terry has done nothing.
No, he has done nothing.
Where is he? Where's Terry?
I don't know.
Somebody find Terry, and until you do, the Bengals are going to fucking dog walk you.
Yep.
All right. There you go. And with that, we have concluded NFL Week 4.
Y'all got a long one today. You're welcome.
Yeah, I know. Because we were supposed to stop early, but we got into it, man. We're going to have some good games. College, NFL. I'm excited. The picks will be posted up on the Twitter, Instagram. We don't have a Facebook. I guess I could make one, but
I wouldn't.
No, okay. So you'll see everything there. Follow us everywhere on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Grindr. No, just kidding. At Mid of the Pack. We're gonna be there. Our picks are gonna be up there. We're gonna have Pip's picks for some of his parlays. So if y'all want to follow Pip, get some of his picks going, help out our boy.
I'll be making money, man.
Yeah, come on. Don't be stupid. Maybe I'll put some of my prize picks up there /sleeper / wherever I end up doing it from. But it's going to be a good week of football. I'm glad Pip is back, everybody. I missed him so much.
It's good to be back, man.
I know. It's good to have you back. But we're back to rocking and rolling. We're going to see y'all next week, probably a little earlier because we're going to try to probably do it after Monday night's game. So Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, hopefully before Thursday night's game this time. But thank you all for watching. Go bet. Go make some money. Listen to me.
Throw them parlays up while you're listening to the podcast. Mm-hmm. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff.
All the stuff.
Yeah.
Have a fucking great weekend. Watch some football, dude. Let's go. We're back.
And we will see y'all next week.
Let's do it. Have a good one.
Peace.